What's going on, guys? My name is Wade with TechDaily. So I feel like nowadays everything is automated, which is awesome. Not having to do mundane or tiresome tasks myself is a huge win. One chore that really sucks is mowing the lawn. But fortunately, ECOVACS has automated that now too, with their new GOAT A2500 RTK robot lawnmower. Now, I gotta be honest, I was fairly skeptical about letting a robot lawnmower loose on my front yard, but the results speak for themselves, and I am more than happy now to ditch the handheld mower and let this thing do all the hard work. ECOVACS was kind enough to send me their new A2500 early before its official launch and sponsored this video so I could put it to the test and offer them some feedback. And if you want to learn a little more about it, I'll leave some links down below in the video description to the official ECOVACS website, but I'll of course fill you in on everything you need to know here as well. So in general, the ECOVACS A2500 RTK mower actually works very similarly to ECOVACS robot vacuums, which you might already be familiar with. It's essentially just a slightly larger, more rugged robot for outside use. It has its own base station where it lives and charges itself up. It pairs with the ECOVACS app, which unlocks a myriad of important features like lawn mapping, mowing settings, automated schedules, and more. And as for the robot mower itself, well, it packs a whole bunch of tech, including a high-power 32-volt battery, dual-blade discs, and LiDAR, enhanced LiDAR actually, with RTK positioning and AI assistance. To get set up, all you need to do is first find a nice flat area for the charging base, secure it to the ground, and then place the robot on top of it. After downloading the ECOVACS app and pairing the robot mower to it, you'll first be prompted to map your yard out, and the robot mower will start cruising around your lawn, setting up some boundaries, and recognizing various obstacles and ground types. My front yard is actually pretty hazardous. I've got some river rock, a bird fountain, curvy edges along the sidewalks and driveway. Actually, the first big issue could have just been the fact that my front yard is sloped at a fairly steep grade, but the A2500 handles that with ease. Inside this robot mower is that high-powered 32-volt energy platform that delivers solid and consistent performance to propel the robot mower around my yard and up the hill. It can tackle a 27-degree or 50% uphill slope, so that powerful battery paired to the big beefy rubber tires around back and a couple front wheels for navigation means this thing is equipped to handle all the different terrain here. As it maps out my yard, its LiDAR and 3D time-of-flight sensors are detecting the boundaries of my lawn, essentially my driveway, the front hedges, and the walkway by my house, in addition to the various obstacles scattered around, including a ton of rocks, that bird fountain, and the metal ground cover in the middle. It's doing this all automatically itself, without any additional wires, hardware, or boundary barriers. It can also detect all the dirt patches and makes a boundary around them too. And after just a few short minutes, it was able to generate a fairly accurate map with all the curved boundaries and inconsistencies my lawn has. It also can get pretty close to those obstacles and boundaries, which is great for ensuring a full mowing job. And if you want, you can also make adjustments to the map and boundaries yourself, but I didn't feel that was necessary. The A2500 actually packs RTK and LELS technology, fancy acronyms for Enhanced LiDAR and Satellite Connectivity and Positioning, which takes the mapping and obstacle avoidance abilities a step further. ECOVACS includes this RTK reference station with the mower that you can stake into the ground of your lawn, and it'll actually communicate to up to 40 satellites to bounce back more precise position information, which is essential for big open spaces and shaded areas. With my yard all mapped out, it's now time to mow. Underneath, the A2500 packs 2 spinning disc blade systems that have 3 blades on them each. And within the ECOVACS app, you have 5 different mowing modes to choose from, which I'll show you in a second. But for the first time, I'm just going to stick with auto. And with one tap, away it goes. Now, the first thing I noticed about the A2500 is it's basically silent. I mean, compared to a regular lawnmower, this barely makes a peep. It's all electric, obviously, so aside from a slight electric motor hum, You can't even hear the blade spinning, but you can certainly see it cutting the grass. It mows in a very direct and specific pattern, which if you like your lawn looking pretty, that's very important. And you can set which direction it'll mow and which pattern of mowing lines you want to see, which is cool. The A2500 will cruise back and forth both ways across your lawn, and then it'll cut along the edges and boundaries, thanks to its automatic zero-edge cutting abilities. Essentially, it'll creep as close to the lawn edge and obstacles as possible, or even go over them, so you can get a nearly perfect and complete mow. And the whole mowing process was actually pretty quick. It can tackle about 4,300 square feet per hour, and a maximum of about 5,300 square feet in total on a single charge. It can also recharge in 45 minutes flat, so super quick to get back to work. I don't have nearly that much grass here, so it was done and done for me in under 30 minutes, and it did a darn good job. Now, if it did miss a couple of spots, you can actually manually control the mower too, a la the neighbor boy from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And I know this isn't totally automating the whole mowing process, but it almost turns it into a fun little game. Of course, every lawn is a little different, so if you want more control over the mowing process or how your grass looks in the end, you can dive deeper into the app and adjust the mowing height between 1.2 and up to 3.5 inches. You can change the mowing speed, customize the obstacle avoidance options, and like I said earlier, set the actual direction of the mowing to ensure the mowed lines are pointed in your preferred direction. And you can of course set the different mowing modes to do your whole lawn, the edges, or certain areas. Once you have all the settings perfected, you can then set up a mowing schedule and have the A2500 set out on its chore on a regular basis at your preferred time. And this truly automates the whole process. By the way, you don't have to worry about leaving the mower outside. It is IPX6 water resistant, so rain is a-okay, and you can even hose it off if you need to. For me, the ECOVACS A2500 RTK really does automate one of the chores I would rather not do myself, and now I don't have to. I'm truly impressed by the job this mower does on its own, considering all the obstacles and dirt patches my poor front yard has. Regardless of the state of my mediocre lawn, it's tended to now a little better. And if you have an even bigger, nicer yard that's probably a more daunting task to mow, I would definitely recommend this as a way to reduce your list of weekend chores. But what do you guys think? Would you let a robot mower loose on your lawn? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, of course. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Be sure to follow TechDaily on Twitter and subscribe to the TechDaily YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.